Hello, welcome to Trade and Tested. This video will show you around some of the features of the website and help you to get the most out of it, because there really is quite a lot in the site. First thing you'll notice is that the site is set out very much like a newspaper. We've also got clocks at the top there, London, New York and Europe during the day, showing you the market hours, and at night London, Tokyo and Sydney. Below the bit you can see there are news articles, and we update all of the site very regularly. The left-hand menu is the one we're going to concentrate on first. It's quite a stylized list of options, so I'm going to run through each one of them with you. First of all, A-list products and services. These are products and services we actually use ourselves, and in most cases you'll find not only information about the company, but a video interview with the people behind the scenes. Top bananas, these are our gurus, people that we go to for training and information. Behind each of these you'll find not only information, but a video interview in most cases as well. This particular page relates to Robert Newgrosh, somebody who's not actually part of the company, but who we work with very closely. Robert, if you don't know, is one of Britain's leading technical analysts, and we're very privileged to have his market reports exclusively on the Trade and Tested website. They come out about every 4 weeks, and there's a complete archive on the site. Adrian's market reports, these are in fact my own reports. They're all videos in this particular case, and as you can see you just click on them to play them. This particular one is a report on the Czech Republic and Eastern Europe and my take on the situation there. We hope that the diverse things that are on the reports and in articles that we write are going to be of interest to you. Certainly we update them regularly. Articles, there's plenty of articles on the site. I add them frequently and hopefully they'll be interesting to you. The guide to technical indicators has been written by Robert Newgrosh, and he's got a different take on some of the technical indicators than you may have seen before, so that's certainly worth a look. Get Your Kit On is where we show you the software and hardware that we use that's basically either free or somewhere you can get something very cheap. Have a look through there. It certainly won't cost you anything to do so, and you may actually save some money. Essential Freebies is a part of the site where we list out other people's sites where you can get free market information, news, economic data, etc. Hopefully these sites will all be of interest to you. Save Your Legs is exactly that. We save your legs. We go along to seminars that you might have been interested in, we tell you what they're about, and then you can decide whether it's worthwhile going or not. The last thing we want is for you to travel halfway across town to get to a seminar only to find out that it's a shameless sales pitch and with no real content whatsoever. Rip-offs and pitfalls will show you some of the areas that you can come a cropper if you're not really prepared. These are things that are built into websites, sometimes just by accident, but sometimes we think they might actually be a little more sinister than that. Hopefully we can avoid you losing some money. Fun and useful stuff. We all need a break sometimes, and so we've put some interesting things on here that we do to create a diversion for ourselves. If you're a big fan of Sudoku, there's killer Sudoku on there. Believe me, these are pretty tough. There's also a site called The Daily Mash, which is a spoof news site, not for the faint-hearted, but it is actually very funny if you're into that kind of thing. Across the middle of the front page you'll notice current economic indicators. We put the main economic indicators on there as soon as they're announced during the trading day, and then we have click-throughs to each of the sites where we get the information from. Of course, the base rate is from the Bank of England website. The RPI and unemployment figures come from the National Statistics Office. House price index, we use the land registry because this includes everything. Most building societies have a house price index, but of course they only include people who are actually borrowing money to buy. Consumer confidence is provided by the Nationwide Building Society, but it hasn't been really going that long, so there's not much of a price history with it. And now the top menu, where I think all of the options are pretty self-explanatory. I'll run through each of those now. Training. Greg and I were particularly dismayed at the poor standard of training available in this country, much of it purporting to be so good that it will enable you to give up your day job after just a weekend of training, even from scratch. Well, of course this is rubbish. So what we've done is we've put together a training package on the site for free. This will cover all of the subjects that you would be paying thousands for to learn in a weekend. You can do it at your own pace. You can do it in any order you like, you can do it as often as you like, and it won't cost you a penny. What we can give you, we do. What we can't, we try and get you a discount on. And we're quite happy, if you want to send us an email, to send you information about courses that you may wish to move on to after having done our foundation course. The next few menu items are fairly self-explanatory: charting software, computers, brokers, market data. They're all pretty much what you expect them to be, and we make recommendations on not only which ones to go for, but how to choose if you want to choose yourself. Software versions is an interesting page that includes all of the software that you're going to need simply to use websites and such like, and we put the latest versions on there so you don't have to go searching for them. Spread betting is probably the most popular way of trading these days, and so we've got quite a lot of information on about it. I've written here an article about what to look for when you're choosing a spread betting company. The economic calendar is provided by Forex Factory. It lists all of the main economic announcements in Europe and America and Japan, Australia and such like, anything that may well affect the Forex market, but of course it'll affect the stock markets as well. It's updated during the day, so if you visit again and again you'll get the up-to-date figures straight away there on the site. It will also give you an idea of times it's worth avoiding trading, because if there's a big announcement at 1 o'clock, it's probably a good idea to get into a trade at 5 past rather than 5 to. And so that's the Trade and Tested website. Click around, have fun, explore. You can't really do any damage. There's more information on a lot of the subjects. Current economic indicators, for example. Click here for more. You'll find lots of information and charts and stuff to back up the information we've got on there. Join our newsletter. We'll send you information every few weeks on what's happening. But most importantly, keep coming back and do enjoy the site. We're pleased to have you here.